So the book I read this week was The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. It is said to be the book 101 for all investors. Actually, Warren Buffett, Mr. Benjamin Graham here, was his instructor or his mentor. And Warren Buffett says this is the #1 book. And I agree. There's definitely a more advanced book than Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad or Tony Robbins' Money Master the Game. It's a little more advanced. It's one of those books that you want to reread, take notes, dissect, and study. So I took a couple of notes here, and it's also not one of the books that you read for like on how to become a millionaire. It's really I love the way he pretty much doesn't point fingers and says, hey, if you're a bad investor, it's because of you. Like in order to be a good investor or an intelligent investor, you really have to know yourself first, the way you are, your character, your demeanor, and how likely are you to invest. And based on that, that is how you should invest, right? Like if you're too, he gives a couple of examples, but if you're like want things too quick, then you might want to get a money manager to do your investments, because you don't want to be doing day trading. Also, if you don't have patience, because it requires a lot of education, some research and whatnot. Let's see. One of the key points in this book is that the intelligent investor, you should first know what type of investor you are. And I said that. Let's see. What else? For those people that want a clear direction on how to invest, he does give 5 possible ways you could outperform the market. So the first one is growth stocks. Then it's relatively unpopular large cap stocks. 3 is market timing and purchase bargain issues. And the 5th one is secondary stocks. There's a lot of detail that goes into that. And here are 3 lessons that from Mr. Graham's book to help you start investing. As you can see, I wrote some notes down. And if you like this PDF, my cliff notes, I guess, from the book, go ahead and email me or DM me, and I will love to forward you a PDF copy of my notes. Okay. The 3 key lessons from Graham's book is #1 is there are 3 principles to intelligent investing. Analyze for the long term, protect yourself from losses, and don't go crazy with portfolios. Second, never trust the market. It can be very irrational in short term or medium term. Okay, always do your homework. Third is stick to a strict formula by which you make all your investments, and you'll do fine. So that strict formula, again, is an example he gave in the book, was that really study the financials of the company, study the research that they've done. What else? The past performance, the management, who manages it too, and see their history, and then future prospects of the company. And which is why probably if you don't have time, why you would get a company to do it, because it does require you to do your homework. And he says that too. In order to be an intelligent investor, you have to do your homework. Okay. And based on that homework that you've done, then before you even purchasing it, you want to know what price are you willing to purchase that one stock. And based on that, you purchase the amount of stock you want. Also, before purchasing the stock, he also suggests that you also know when you're going to sell the stock, at what price you're going to sell the stock. It's similar to real estate, right? When you buy the house or the property, that's when you make the deal. That's when you know you make the money. It's not when you sell it. It's when you buy it. Why? Because you're going to know how much money that property is going to be worth. So when you sell it, you know you're not going to lose. Similar to stocks. At least that's the way I got it when I read it. Great book. Again, it's definitely not a one-time read. It's a multiple time. You need to dissect it, research it. Highlight it, write notes on it. There's also an Audible book, audio version, which I actually cheated. I listened to the Audible version first, like about a year ago, and then this week I read it again, or for the first time. I read it for the first time. So great book. See you on the next one.